Hey you guys, this is Tom from the Progressive Mind Center. Another short video on how we can change our thinking. So today what I wanted to cover was rational versus irrational thoughts. Now we have thoughts throughout the day, and we learned from previous video about our emotional ABCs and how our thoughts could be positive, neutral, or negative, and how that affects our feelings and then our behaviors. So I'm going to take this a step further, and let's consider whether or not that thought that we're having is rational or irrational. We have both throughout the day, so what's the difference and why does it really matter to me? Well, let's look at what makes a thought rational. So I pose to you the 3 rational questions, and you're going to ask these questions with regards to your thought, and then see if you can answer yes to all 3 of these questions. If you can answer yes, then the thought is rational. If you answer no to any one of the questions, then the thought is irrational, and it may cause you disharm in your life. So let's go through it. Rational thoughts versus irrational thoughts. So here are my rational questions, and these are based on the Rational Living Therapy questions to consider whether a thought is rational. One is this thought based upon fact? Okay, so here's a tough one because a lot of us, based on our belief system, can actually say that this is a factual thought. However, let's look at this, and here's a clever way to see if it's factual. It's called the camera check of perceptions. So what you do is the thought, okay, consider all the events and surroundings. If I were to take a picture or a video of that, would that ring true? So let me give you an example because this will help. I woke up late this morning, okay? Now I'm going to be late for work, all right? That really stinks. So you could have a thought that's like, this really sucks. My day is going to be crappy because I'm never going to be able to catch up. I'm always going to be behind today. You know what that feeling is like. All right. So is that thought factual? If I were to take a video of my entire day, could I see that it was indeed a fact that I had a crappy day? Well, sure, you can measure it by a lot of different ways. So could it be factual? It could be, right? It could not be. You could actually have a great day, but your thinking is that it's going to be a crappy day, so that's going to affect your feelings and then your behaviors. So whether or not, okay, if I use my camera, video it, could I consider whether or not it's going to be crappy? Who knows? We'll see. So can I answer yes to that question? Well, I couldn't really until the day finishes, and I could say whether or not it was crappy. And what do I base that on? Anyway, okay, question 2. Does this thought help me achieve my goals? Well, I woke up late, and so the thought is I'm going to have a crappy day and I'm going to be behind all day. Well, that does not help me achieve my goals, because if I'm thinking that I'm going to have a crappy day, more than likely I'm going to have a crappy day and I'm going to be behind. So I would answer no. Based on that thought, I'm going to have a crappy day because I woke up late. Number 3, does this thought help me feel the way that I want to feel? Not at all. I mean, I'm going to have a crappy day, I'm going to be behind because I woke up late. That doesn't make me feel good. That doesn't make me feel excited to go to work, and it doesn't make me feel like I'm going to be productive. So that thought, because I answered no to at least 2 of those, is an irrational thought, and that will cause disharm in my life. So how do we change that up? Because we do have the ability to change our thinking. So how could we turn that thought around and make it more positive? Well, let's look at it this way. Okay, I woke up late. That's the activating event. Okay, so neither good or bad. So, but my thinking, I'm going to be behind, it's going to be a crappy day, is a negative thought. So how do we turn that around? Well, we can make it more positive. Okay, well, just because I woke up late doesn't mean I'm going to have a crappy day. That's a little bit more positive thinking, but it doesn't necessarily make it rational. So how do we make that thought rational? So here's what we would say to turn it around. Okay, I woke up late, but just because I woke up late does not mean that I'm going to have a crappy day and I'm going to be behind. Actually, I'm going to work hard to catch up. I may be behind at first, but that's okay. And I'm going to make today even better than it was yesterday. Today is going to be awesome. So now let's run those through the rational questions. Is this thought based upon fact? Well, of course, if I took my camera and videoed my entire day, having that thought of I'm going to make this the best day, I'm going to challenge myself to make it a really good day, and I'm going to be productive, even though I may be behind at first, I'm going to catch up and it's going to be even better. Sure, that could be a fact because we could videotape that and see, well, yeah, I was productive in these areas, and in fact, it was better than yesterday. Okay, yes. 2, does this thought help me achieve my goals? Sure, it probably helped you accomplish all the tasks that you need to do throughout the day. So yes, you can answer yes. And 3, does this thought help me feel the way that I want to feel? Yeah, remember thinking that, that makes me feel pretty good. It makes me feel confident. I'm challenging myself, and I'm going to overcome the adversity. So that's just a little example. You can imagine how it could get more intense and how our belief system and also our mental mistakes can cause us to see that as rational thought. I'm going to be behind. It's going to suck. And that leads to faulty thinking and not good feelings and negative behaviors. So stay tuned to our next video where I'm going to be discussing some of the mental mistakes that we all make and how we can correct those and change them. So thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe. Look at the website, promindcenter.com, and leave some comments. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, you guys take care. Always a pleasure, and enjoy yourselves.